What's up guys, it's your girl NEZZA. So I know you guys are probably like, why is she all dolled up? But I just came from an event. I was at the Camila Cabello L'Oreal makeup party. It was great, the food was great, music was great. She was so cute. Yeah, so that's why I look like this. So I got home and I was like, definitely not changing it. Let me just film this video really quick. I gave us like all these different lip glosses. Oh my god, let me show you. Oh my god, okay. Look how cute these are. I'm actually gonna put one on right now, because why not? Try the shiny one. Fran says she likes this shiny one, so let's try this one. Oh. Oh. Right. I got new shoes today, guys. Look how cute. Air Force Ones. I've always wanted some. I like don't make sense when I go to events. Like, look how I'm dressed. I have like a fancy blazer on and then sneakers. Like, whatever. So today's video is a story time because I haven't given you guys a story time in a minute. And I just got back from Miami. Me and Fran were in Miami for Premios Juventud, doing a whole bunch of stuff. And we actually had our first performance of our songs. So that's basically what this story is about, was that day. Because that day was a lot. First of all, if you guys haven't heard my song or if you haven't seen the video or anything, go check it out. It's on Spotify, iTunes, and yeah, I think that's it. So first of all, I don't know if you guys like know this or whatever, but like Miami's hot. Like, so is LA, but Miami's on a whole nother level of heat. It's hot. And then the humidity. We would leave the hotel and within like 10 minutes, I looked as if I had been electrocuted or something. I don't know how curly heads survive in Miami. My hair was all kinds of crazy. So that was just a struggle in itself. I do love Miami. Like after this trip, I was like, wow, I can for sure see myself living in Miami for like either a short or long period of time. But like, the humidity's gotta go. And then it would like rain for like 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. I kid you not, every single day it'd be like 100 degrees and then towards the end of the day it would rain, but like pour. It would rain cats and dogs. Not just rain, there's lightning and thunder. It's like a whole thing. It only lasts for like 15-20 minutes every day. It's the weirdest thing. But I love Miami. I loved it. I really did. Moving on to the show day. Me and Fran performed at the PJ Bash, which is Premios Juventud, kind of like pre-party type thing. Performed in the show on Thursday, but Premios Juventud was on Sunday. Come Thursday, you know, me and Fran are like super excited, getting ready. Also got to work with T-Mobile on a whole bunch of cool things that day. We're just ready. We wake up, alarm set, we're up, we're doing our hair, doing our makeup, just so incredibly excited. So, as you guys already know, Miami's hot. Me and Fran are like in head to toe, full outfits. Meet up with everyone downstairs, with David and everybody to head to PJ Bash, and you know, everything's good. At this point, everything's still good. The day is great. Me and Fran are looking like snacks. And then I take one step outside the hotel and my hair instantly is like, it was so funny. I just kind of let it go because there was nothing I could do at that point. I just had to embrace the frizz, but I could just feel it getting bigger and bigger and frizzier and frizzier, and I was just like, me and Fran are in the Uber, we're ready to go. We're like, yes, we get to go. We're going early, we get to chill. We'll just like chill out in a room, air conditioning, boom, bada bing, boom. So we get there and we get out and the venue is outdoors. I remember just instantly, like, me and Fran both looked at each other. We were like, oh hell. So yeah, the venue was outside, guys. Like, it was a lot. We go inside and we're like, okay, well the stage is outside, but maybe like where we hang out is inside. So they walk us into this room where was kind of like our like holding room, and where we were like, and where we filmed like all the content for the day. There was no air conditioning in this room, but they had fans. So at least like there was wind blowing around to like cool down the room. There was air flowing, so it was cooler kind of. Nothing could bring us down, basically. Nothing was going to bring me and Franny down on this day because we were just so excited to perform our songs finally for the first time. At this point, my makeup is just like, bye. The next few hours were great. We did a bunch of collab stuff for T-Mobile with like Sebas, Jay Cortez, and Zarani Lennox. We did a cover to No Es Justo. Cuando empiezas a bailar, no es justo, no es justo. Y lo noté en tu mirar, te gusto, te gusto. Sonando esta canción y yo viéndote. Si te acercas a mí no pares. Y si te digo estás linda otra vez, eso te gusta y lo sabes. So yeah, it was a great time collabing with all of them. Everyone was super cool, loved everyone. So yeah. So moving on, so stuff started to run a little behind schedule. And when I say a little, I mean like a few hours behind. I don't know. I don't really remember the times because the heat was just like messing with my brain. I'm just waiting and waiting. I think the time seemed so long, like it was going so slow. It probably seemed way longer than what we actually waited, but because we were so anxious to perform, like we wanted to perform so bad. My front door just opened. All good, guys. It was just my Postmates. I forgot that I ordered food. Don't judge me. Yes, I'm having Burger King. Whatever. I really want to eat this right now, but I'm gonna finish this video first. So back to the story. So yeah, time was just running really slow. Just chilling, in the heat. My hair is like here at this point. And finally like, NEZZA, Fran, you're next. Me and Fran are like, woo! Oh, we're backstage waiting. They're like, oh, you guys are up next. You're after, oh, I don't remember who was on stage at the time, but they're like, oh, you're after so-and-so. We were like, boom, great, let's do this. Giving each other like the coach talk, the prep talk. We're like, you got this, right? Then like the set finishes, like the artist before us finishes, and me and Fran are like ready to go up. And then like something, I didn't know what was going on at the time. I just was kind of going with the flow. But then someone else ended up performing. So then me and Fran were like, what's going on? We're like, oh, technical difficulties, you're not going on yet. And Fran walked back to the room that we were chilling in. So at the time, we didn't know what had happened, but now we know. So when we got called to stage, we didn't have anyone to play our song. So luckily, there was this DJ, this girl who like witnessed the struggle, I guess. And me and Franny are oblivious at this point. Me and Franny have no idea what's going on. But I guess she like overheard or whatever, so she was like, you guys are good, like I'll set up my stuff, like I'll set up my laptop and you guys can play the song from there. So that's how that got fixed. So finally, like maybe like 30-40 minutes later, they call us again and we're like, okay, this time, boom, we're gonna go, this is it, right? Our songs wouldn't play from her computer, or they wouldn't like download to her computer, or there was just something, they just wouldn't play from her laptop. So then that was happening, I guess, and again, had no idea that any of this happened until after the show. So then Eder, which is one of our like Univision people, he's like, oh, can I just play it from my phone? And she's like, oh yeah, she's like, that's fine, like we'll just play it from your phone, you don't need my laptop. And we're like, great, boom. Now I do remember this moment. But I didn't understand until now. Eder turns to David and is like, do you have my cable? Like the little cable that like goes in the phone to like convert, right? Because I guess David had borrowed it or something, I don't know. And Eder goes, David, where's my whatever cord thing? And David just looks like a lost puppy and he's like, oh, I don't have it. And Eder's like, what do you mean? Because like, I don't know. So I do remember that moment and being like, whoa, what's going on? Luckily the girl had one, or someone had one, so we were able to like connect the phone into like the system. So now we're like, okay, now we're good, boom, we're ready, let's do this. So then Franny goes on stage, right? And I wish Franny was here to tell you this part of the story because right, so she goes on stage And she does her little intro. She's like, hey, I'm Franny, what's up, Miami, blah, 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 right? And she's like, this is my song again. And the song was supposed to start right then when she was like, this is my song. Something happened with the music. I just look up at Eder and he's like, you know, pressing play. The song won't play. Franny's on stage just like standing there. The crowd's like, what's going on? It was a good minute. And that's a long time to be on stage like doing nothing. I almost started yelling like, tell a joke. And poor Franny is just standing there like looking at me, looking at the audience, like looking at her like. The song finally starts after the most awkward minute of both of our lives. Start singing, but I couldn't really hear her. And then it hit me like her mic is low. So I start yelling up at Eder and this DJ girl, I'm like, her mic is low, her mic is low, you can't hear her. So they raise up her mic volume finally and I was like, yes, okay, here we go. So she kills it, Franny's going in, you know, she's in her glitzy, her super glitzy pants. I don't know if you guys saw what Franny was wearing, but she was in these like glitzy ass pants, but she looked great. So proud of her and of us, really, because that moment was a moment that we had been waiting for months. Like since we started this project, it's been in our calendars that we were gonna perform at PJ Bash, and it was just really cool that it was like finally happening. Franny finishes her song, she walks off stage, and then they're like, NEZZA, and then I go up on stage and I'm like, what's up, Miami? I was so nervous that I don't really remember half the performance. Like I really feel like I blacked out because I don't remember like any of the choreography that I did. It was such an epic feeling. Seeing the whole venue just like rock and like just vibe to the song was just amazing. And it's something that, it's a feeling that I'm never gonna forget. And it's a feeling that I hope that I get to continue to like experience and feel over and over again. And I just hope that I have the opportunity to keep performing and just do that forever. But yeah, so then that was it, and it went by like that, and I remember we just couldn't believe it. Like we had waited so long for that. Yeah, that's the story of the first time that I performed Temporary. I cannot wait for you guys to hear the next song. I can't tell you when it's coming out, but it's like super soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I just don't think that I say that enough. I really do love you guys. 37K of you now, which is so crazy. Just so crazy. I remember freaking out over 5K and now there's 37K of you. Like, I just can't believe it. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I have some Burger King to eat. I love you guys so much. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know if I should do more story times for y'all. Hit that subscribe button for more videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Turn on those push notifications so you know anytime that I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys next time.